Hey, tubers, tubettes, various crazy people. Today is Tuesday, and on Friday, as you're all fully aware, Negros Oriental got a direct hit from the typhoon, and we did a video kind of showing the damage and whatnot around our neighborhood, and we were literally stranded up here on the mountain for that day because of the fallen trees, fallen power lines, etc. So I want to just take care of some business real quick. Number one, May and I are still without electricity or internet here at the house. For us to get electricity and internet, we need to drive into Dumaguete, plug in all of our stuff at a coffee shop, and then try to get online there. The internet there is super duper slow. So any kind of lengthy video will take hours upon hours to upload. So I'm going to try to keep this as short as possible. What I wanted to do today was do maybe a little bit more of an upbeat video, if you will, because there is progress going on. It does look like about a week or so before May and I get back any kind of electricity, and then who knows how much longer until they come out and do the internet. What the barangay captain here in Apolng told us was that they're not going to come up with the power company until the trees have been trimmed around all of the power lines. And again, I will take you for a short ride down the hill just to show you the progress and some of the hot spots, if you will, of what got damaged and what they have to do to repair that. That's the least of our problems, to be honest with you. May and I are cool with it. At night, it's cool up here, so we don't need fans necessarily. We sleep fine. Everything's good there. On another note, a lot of people have written me, and I can't respond to you. I cannot respond to comments on the videos. I tried day before yesterday, I think it was. I was able to upload a video, and then of all things, the coffee shop I was working in had a brownout. And then there's other people waiting to use the outlets, etc. Some of them are trying to find their family members. So we're trying to limit our time online to about an hour at the coffee shop. And then we moved over to another coffee shop, and they didn't have anything at all as far as internet. But the point I want to make is that everyone that I know, my little circle of influence, if you will, Bud Brown and all this, that, and the other. I did read some of the comments. Everyone that I know who's ever been on the channel, that I'm friends with, that you're familiar with here on my little channel, is okay. No one got hurt. Damage, property damage, that's another thing. There are a lot of girlfriends, if you will, May's no exception, that houses that their families live in really took a beating because they're native style. And so we're going to get together later, and that'll be another topic for another video, I suppose. Anyway, I just want you to know that. Number two, I've had a number of requests for people to have me do shout outs and whatnot to help various people. I was not able to do that. I am so sorry. We are just so limited with time. I'm going on 3 minutes now. We're going to show you some of the progress that's been made. Please feel free to leave a comment. As soon as we get some dedicated time to respond to them, we will. And I just want to do something a little more upbeat because there is progress going on here. We will be the last, Apolng will be the last to get power. It's Dumaguete first, Valencia, and then we're kind of like the mountain people. We're rural. And so they'll come to us last. What we were told is the power company is requiring that the locals, this barangay, gets out and clears all the foliage and the trees and the branches that are around any of the power lines that have been downed. And that way they can just come in, and it's actually pretty intelligent. That way they can just come in with the new wires or the repair kits and all the other stuff that you've got to do to make it happen, and they will be able to just kind of bust a move there. All right, well, I'm going to leave it at that. Again, I apologize because I haven't responded to very many people. I have not had time. We only get about an hour or so at the coffee shop, and then we get the hell out of the way because other people want to get online, other people want to charge their phones, other people are trying to find their families still. So our prayers and thoughts go out to those who were really hurt. I honestly do not know what's going on around me outside of my own little area here because we've been unable to get any real news. I have not been able to watch anybody else's video where they're at, my friends and whatnot, but I have heard through the grapevine, if you will, that they're all safe and sound and everything's cool. So with that being said, I'll end this part right now, and then we'll try to take a 2 or 3 minute video going down the hill, kind of show you some of the good news, some of the progress that's being made. And then after that, I have another video that I'm going to do later, a separate video, that I think you guys are really going to enjoy. So once again, May and I both, we really want to just extend our gratitude and our love and that you've shown us. And so if I have not responded to you, I haven't opened up one email. I have not. I've tried to reply to some messages real quick on people asking, is my loved one okay? And if I had the answer, I gave it to them. So other than that, I'm going to stop now, and then we will take a little ride down the mountain. Okay, guys, I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so this is the front of our house right here, in front of our house, rather. You can see that they've cut down a bunch of trees here, and you'll probably see a lot of smoke because people have to burn the leaves. Okay, so right here is where a wire was falling, where that white sack is. To the right here, you can see a snapped pole with a ladder. And then just all along, you're going to see fallen trees, but they've been cleared is the good news. Or they're getting cleared, I should say. All right. Now, when we get down the mountain a little further, I'll show you where some of the real treacherous stuff was. I could not even get down there the first day because we were blocked off here in different spots. But the major problems, we just ran over some wires. As you can see, the trees to the left there are down. And then, not sure May can even hear me. She's got her helmet on. But as you can see the road, we're actually pretty well cleared up. And if it sounds bumpy, it's because it is. Okay, over here to the right, there's an example of what they're trying to get done. And it looks like a lot of wires that were down on the ground have been at least been lifted up. We still haven't had a AKA power company come out here, but I'm hoping soon. Now, from what I understand, there's been some power restored to Dumaguete, and there has been some power restored to certain areas in Valencia. So, that's good news. And here's some of the smoke I was talking about. Everyone's been ordered to burn the leaves, try to get as much debris off of here as possible. I didn't get a picture of it, but there was a stick holding up wires, but I didn't see it in time to tell May. And this is light years ahead of where we were just even yesterday. And then down here around this curve, right here's a hanging wire, was where there was some big ass problems. And they've done a big job getting a lot of this stuff taken care of. But maybe there'll be some aftermath here we can kind of share with you. Okay, over here to the right, baby, right there. This is a tree that fell. Again, it's been cleared out really well, plus the gutters, if you will, have been swept up. Up here Here we go. Ah, there it is. Okay, that log and those trees. See it, baby? Okay. So, right here, kids, this entire side right here fell, and this was cut. This was totally blocking it. All these bamboo trees fell over, and it was totally blocking the road. And then here is the water station where people are just gathering up to get water. That's been going on forever and ever. And then we'll come down here. There's a fallen tree there that fell the right way though, huh? And this river here was actually overflowing the bridge. As you can see, there's logs and stuff there. And then down here was really a hot mess. So we'll go slow. And all this crap. But up here and alongside, see how they cleared it out? Broken wires. But this is the interesting part right here. I don't know what the hell hit this, but that's a metal pole, and that just snapped. Right there at the cockpit. And this up here was totally brutal. There's another broken metal pole. And then on the ground, you can see the wires were driving over. And then check this out. This is a hot spot where this tree fell across the road to here. And there are no wires up there, as you can see, thank goodness. But there are dangling wires over there. My camera person, May's doing a great job. Anyway, okay, that's some of the hot spots. I just wanted to show you that. And the progress is being made. So everybody, I want to thank you for joining in, and we will see you in our next little video. Okay, I'll take a picture here.